Welcome back to RS Academy. This is Ravi Shankar Sir Chemistry. We are discussing chapter number 1. This is chemical reactions and equations. In that, I have done so many videos. Please go through that videos regarding to basics of class 10 chemistry and few videos regarding to chapter 1. That is combination reaction, decomposition reaction, displacement reaction, double displacement reaction, precipitation reaction, neutralization reaction, and redox reactions. So this is the last video regarding to chapter 1, that is a corrosion and rancidity. So in this session, let us have a talk regarding to corrosion and rancidity. Good evening, my dear. Corrosion and rancidity. First of all, let us have a talk about corrosion. Corrosion. What is meant by corrosion? So let us assume if you have placed one metal in the presence of environment, after few days you must have seen that it gradually disappeared. So this phenomena is called corrosion. Corrosion is simple word, simple definition or one word definition for corrosion is oxidation of metals. Oxidation of metals. Make a note of it. Corrosion is nothing but oxidation of metals in the presence of environment. Oxidation of metals in the presence of environment is called corrosion. So let us assume I am placing one metal in the presence of environment. After few minutes or after few days, it gradually disappears by the action of some atmospheric gases like carbon dioxide, water, oxygen, and acidic substances. So disappearing of metals in the presence of environment by the action of some atmospheric gases is called corrosion. Let us write detailed definition for corrosion. Write down. Corrosion means eating up of metals, in the presence of environment, in the presence of environment, by the action of oxygen or carbon dioxide, water, and some acidic gases. This is called corrosion. Corrosion means simple or one word definition for corrosion, oxidation of metals. So eating up of metals in the presence of environment by the action of oxygen, carbon dioxide, water, or some acidic gases is called corrosion. Example, corrosion of iron. So corrosion of iron, simply you can say that, call that rusting of iron. Right on. Corrosion of iron is called rusting of iron. What? Let us assume when an iron nail placed in environment, it reacts with oxygen and water present in the atmosphere and forms Fe2O3.XH2O. So let us balance this equation. 4, here 3. And you can write X. X means you can write any molecules. You can take any molecule, 2 or 3 or that's up to you, not a problem. So this is a balanced chemical equation for rusting of iron. When iron nail placed in atmosphere, it reacts with oxygen and water and forms brown color substance, reddish brown or brown color substance. This brown color substance is called rust. So you will get the question in the examination based on the rusting of iron, balance the chemical equation, what is the color of rust and chemical formula of rust, chemical name of rust. Write down chemical formula of rust. Rust chemical formula is Fe2O3.H2O, hydrated ferric oxide. Chemical name is hydrated ferric oxide. Hydrated ferric oxide is called rust. Next one, color is brown color. Brown color. Nature is basic in nature. Basic in nature. So basic. And this one is a balanced chemical reaction. So based on these 5 points, you will get the question in the examination. What is rusting? Rusting of iron means oxidation of iron in the presence of environment by the action of oxygen and water. Iron reacts with oxygen and water forms rust. Rust is nothing but hydrated ferric oxide. Hydrated ferric oxide. Chemical formula Fe2O3 dot H2O. So brown color. Next one is basic in nature. So that's why rusted iron objects must be cleaned with acids because of it forms a basic layer. So basic layer must be cleaned with the acidic substances. Okay, ma? Right. Rusting of iron is a chemical equation. Chemical formula of rust. Chemical name of rust. Color of rust and nature of rust. So what are the necessary conditions to form rust? That is oxygen and water. These two are necessary conditions to form rust. So iron want to form rust or undergoes oxidation, it requires two factors. One is oxygen and water. Oxygen and water both are necessary conditions to form rust. Instead of oxygen, you will get the question in the exam. Instead of oxygen, they will give air. Air or nothing but oxygen, water or nothing but moisture. You can write anything. So oxygen and water, air and moisture. So these are few words regarding to rusting of iron. Rusting of iron. Okay, ma? Right. Next one. Prevention methods of rusting of iron. Prevention methods of rusting of iron. Prevention methods of rusting of iron. How can you protect iron from the environment? Iron objects from the environment. So by following methods, we can. Very simple one is painting. Painting, oiling, greasing, galvanizing, electroplating, anodizing, alloying. So these are the prevention methods rusting of iron. So painting, applying paint, oiling, applying oil, greasing, applying grease on the surface of the iron objects. Next one, galvanizing. Galvanizing means coating of zinc on the surface of the iron. Coating of zinc on the surface of the iron. So let us assume this one is a iron. Iron object must be coated with zinc. So zinc protects the iron. So this one is a zinc layer. This one is iron object. So coating of zinc on the surface of the iron is called galvanization. So this phenomenon is galvanizing. With the help of galvanizing, iron objects must be protected. Next one, electroplating. Coating of required metal on the surface of other metals is called electroplating. Anodizing. Coating of aluminum oxide layer on the surface of other metals is anodizing. Alloying. The mixing of metals, mixture of metals. Alloying means making of alloys. Alloys means the combination of homogeneous mixtures of two or more metals or one metal and non-metals. These mixtures are considered as alloys. By making alloys, we can protect the metals from the corrosion. So these are the prevention methods of corrosion. So what is meant by alloying and anodizing? These all will get in case of third chapter, metals and non-metals. In that videos I will explain in detail about these all the process. In case of chapter number 1, just we have to know what is meant by corrosion and rusting of iron, prevention methods. That's more than enough. Is it clear to you? Right. Copy this. Right. Next one, rancidity. Rancidity. Rancidity means oxidation of oxidation of oxidation of food materials, oxidation of food materials in the presence of environment. Oxidation of food materials, oxidation of food is called rancidity. For example, when the food materials exposed to environment for considerable time, the smell and color of the food materials may be changes. So this phenomena is called rancidity, oxidation of food material. So food become rancid and smell of the food changes, smell and color of the food may be changes, color. This phenomena is called rancidity. What are the prevention methods of rancidity? Rancidity, prevention methods of rancidity. Write down prevention methods of rancidity. Keeping food materials, keeping foods away from sunlight, away from light. So one of the prevention method of rancidity. Next one is storing food in airtight containers. Airtight containers. Airtight containers. Next one, keeping inside of the refrigerators. Refrigerators. Storing in refrigerators. Next one, flushing with nitrogen gas, N2 gas, nitrogen gas. You must have seen that Lay's packets filled with nitrogen gas. Because of nitrogen gas is inert gas, it do not let food materials undergoes oxidation. So that's why food materials can be flushed with nitrogen gas. So flushing with nitrogen gas. Next one is adding antioxidants. Antioxidants. Adding antioxidants by adding antioxidants. So natural antioxidants also there and synthetic antioxidants also there. So generally acetic acid used as antioxidant, but some chemical and artificial antioxidants also there, that is BHA and BHT. BHA and BHT. BHA means butylated hydroxyanisole. BHT means butylated hydroxytoluene. Alright, these are the antioxidants examples. BHA, butylated hydroxyanisole. Butylated hydroxyanisole. Butylated hydroxyanisole. This is a structure for that. So no need to remember these structures, but so it could be better to know. This one is BHT, butylated hydroxytoluene. Butylated hydroxytoluene. So with the help of antioxidants, we can prevent the rancidity. So this is what is meant by rancidity and corrosion. I hope you understand, my dear. So keep on learning and have a nice day. So next session onwards, let us have a talk of chapter number 2, acid, base and salts. Don't miss the videos. Don't skip the video. So please watch till end, then you will get clear picture regarding to each and every topic. So nearly I have done 21 videos related to chapter 1 including basics. So please watch each and every video starting to ending, then you will get clear picture regarding to chapter number 1. So after completion of all the chapters, I will explain textual in-text questions in detail. Okay. So or instead of that, you will get the textual and in-text questions in the form of shorts. So thank you, my dears. Have a nice day.